Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about in terms of 7 things that you know about day trading. So if you're looking to start day trading stocks, currencies, or futures or cryptocurrencies, 7 things that you will have to know before you start day trading. So first off, what exactly is day trading? Day trading is really making short-term trades. So it's usually a day trade for you open a position during the day and you close it before the end of the market closes, right? So if you're looking at a stock market, generally if you're looking to trade pre-market, market starts at 8 a.m. and then closes at 4:30 p.m. and so on. So generally it is supposed to be for within the day and you're not going to hold any positions overnight, right? So that's day trading. Um, some day traders could be really active, could be where they make multiple trades during the day. Could be some traders who only make 1 or 2 trades a day and they want to capture the bigger move in the particular market they're trading. The most common day trading markets that we all generally look at is stocks, forex, and futures. And for some individuals, day trading can be either a part-time or a full-time career, depending on what kind of jobs they're doing or what type of careers they have or their trading styles. Now, what is a hype around day trading, right? Most of the websites of so-called most gurus will talk about, hey, if you will teach you some kind of trading strategies, then you're gonna make $100, $200, $1,000, $10,000 a day. I mean, that's right. It's called a gimmick, right? It's really not possible. It's really relative to how much money you have, how much risk you have on the table, and that's going to determine in terms of how much money you can potentially make. Once again, talk about how much you can potentially make doesn't really mean how much you will make. So there are lots of day traders around the world who find success and they do make a living of the markets. So, and there are 90% of traders, just like in any other businesses, they do go bust as well. So there's always a thin line between the two. In terms of steps to be a profitable day trader, uh, to be a profitable day trader, I mean, you will have to put in the 10,000 hours, right? Malcolm got the Malcolm guy who wrote the books talks about you need to have 10,000 hours of practice. Same things with trading, you need to have at least 10,000 hours of screen time. The benefit of being a day trader really is if you have the right platform or trading platforms, then you can actually increase or speeden up your repetitions or screen time because you can replay the markets once the market is actually done for the day, right? So that's why you can speed it up. But generally, if you are looking to day trade, your first and foremost theory really is to actually go and stop losing money, right? I mean, making money comes, most people, the intention really is, I want to make $100, $1,000, and so on. But when you actually start day trading, what you will notice is you will actually start losing money. So your first step really to be a profitable day trader is in terms of stop losing the money, right? So generally it takes about an individual about 1 to 3 years, depending on how much time they're putting in, what kind of research strategies they're using to actually stop losing money. Once you actually stop losing money, it takes about another 3 4 years for you to actually determine, okay, now I have a strategy where I'm not losing money. Now how am I gonna make money? Right? So it takes about 3 4 years, and generally year rate onwards is when you now you have stopped losing money, you have started making some money, and now you have some kind of reliable strategy, and now it's only a matter of scaling it. So just like any kind of athlete, you're not gonna wake up one day and just gonna sit down and become a pro athlete. It's gonna take time, right? So that's what I'm trying to determine on here. Now, in terms of day traders, two of the main ones really is for scalpers. Scalpers are really going to try to catch the small moves in the markets, right? Trying to make those 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, and so on. So those are scalpers. They'll be quick in, quick out, trying to catch those minor trends. There could be the other trends who are traders who want to capture the bigger moves, right? Bigger moves generally, if you look at the markets, generally happen after, if you're looking at stocks, generally happen around 10 o'clock 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're looking on the currency exchange, you're looking at the most active trending time really is when the London and the US market opens. So that's whenever there's an overlap, that's where there's the most liquidity is, and that's where the most trend happens, right? So the two types of day traders you can look at. In terms of capital requirements, If you're looking at stocks, if you want to day trade stocks in the US, then you will need $25,000 to start trading, right? Now it's not that you have $25,000 and then you're like, hey, you know what? Let me go and start day trading. Not going to happen. You need to have a bit more so that if you do have make some losses, you will actually still have a minimum of $25,000. What I mean is that let's say if you have $26,000 and you go on to lose $3,000, now you only have $23,000. So you only have $23,000 based on this. If you want to trade stocks in the US, you won't be able to day trade it because you need to have a balance of $25,000. The leverage generally is about 4 to 1. If you're looking at currencies generally, with most of the brokers around, you can generally trade for as low as $500 and they'll give you significant leverage. Sometimes, generally, the leverage is about 50 to 1, which means you put in $500, they are willing to let you trade 50 times of the money. Or it could be that they are willing to, sometimes there is 200 to 1 as well, which means if you put in $500, they are willing to let you trade $10,000 and so on. If you're looking at futures, futures generally require about $1,000 as a deposit, depending on the broker it is. So let you day trade the futures. Now, in terms of how much income that you can expect from day trading, right? The best way to get an indication of what your really is trying to determine what your profit potential is. So when you're trying to do any paper trading or demo trading before you actually start your actual live account, I would generally recommend it to start a demo account based on how much you're looking to open the account for. So if you only have $2,000 to open up a investing account, then you go and start up a paper account with only $2,000 and try to test it over a span of 6 months or a year and see how much you can potentially actually make. That is going to be a good measure of how much you can potentially make from day trading. Generally, if you're a new trader, it is recommended to risk only 1% of the account. The reason why is you're still testing a strategy, and if you risk 1% of the account, which means let's say if you have $1,000, you risk 1%, that's $10. So I mean, it's going to take you 100 wrong trades to actually blow up your account. If you go and risk, say, 10% of the account, so if you have $1,000, you go and risk $100 on the account, I mean, in 10 trades, you will pretty much blow up, right? So generally recommended is to risk only 1% of the account and see how your strategy is working, and depend on that, you can start to scale up, scale down, or if you're more conservative, you might only even start with even 0.5%, right? So based on your risk tolerance and how much capital you're willing to lose, start with appropriate amounts. Now, in terms of what hardware and software requirements are for day trading, you will definitely need some kind of a computer or a laptop tablet. The faster, the better. The higher the processing. Maybe if you're looking at an i7 processors or an i5 or bare minimum, and have as much memory as possible. You also want to have a reliable internet, right? Because I mean, if you're day trading, things are moving really fast. You want to make sure that you have an internet that actually works. If it works, and it actually is pretty fast. You also definitely want to have a cell phone or landline. A lot of times, if you have a sketchy broker, or if you have brokers where sometimes things might actually go wrong, right? You want to be able to call the broker and try to get out of the trades. Then you also need a trading platform. You need to have charts, right? If you are day trading, then you're not trading on fundamentals, you're trading on technical. So you do need a trading platform which give you good charts, good indicators, and ease of getting in the market, what kind of liquidity is offered. And of course, you also need a broker. I mean, once you need a place to execute your trades, whether you want to buy currency, stocks, or futures, you need to have a broker to actually execute your trades. In terms of challenges to become a day trader, really is to be able to adapt to new market conditions, right? When you are a starting new trader, depending on what kind of market you start at, you might be in a massive bull market and you've never seen any kind of a bear market. So, and not every day the market goes up. There are some days the market goes down or goes sideways. So you will have to be able to adapt to different kind of market conditions, whether the market is trending up, trending down, or sideways, and have those kind of strategies, right? So you do need to have a trading strategy which is going to work in all market conditions, or if you need to have strategies where it's going to work in specific market conditions. So when those market conditions happens, whether the market's going up, market's going down, or sideways, you have a strategy to actually execute it. Then of course there's a psychological and financial hurdles. I mean, day traders, they do face a psychological hurdle in the sense that you don't know how much you will actually make, right? So that's So what's really recommended is generally you start off with a full-time job and you dabble into the markets. You try to make a trade here and there, and try to see how much financial risk you can actually take. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Those are the 7 things that you will need to start off as a day trader.